The latest in the video game industry is here. With these terrific games, the immersion is on another level and you'll be able to star in your favorite adventures. Ready to use all your senses? Top 10 Best VR Games 2021. Number 10. I Expect You to Die. A ticking bomb? Help! As soon as you start this game, you're locked in a car surrounded by poisonous gas and there's a ticking bomb at your feet. In I Expect You to Die, you're a secret agent who works for the agency and you must stop the plans of the evil Dr. Zor. Luckily, you have an implant that gives you telekinetic powers so you can manipulate objects from a distance and solve different puzzles throughout the game. Since it's a virtual reality game, you'll really feel the tension firsthand because, after every action you take, there may be a trap. If you like James Bond movies and also like to feel that your life is in constant danger, buy it once and for all. I just expect you not to die. Number 9. Beat Saber. Have you ever thought of playing Guitar Hero with lightsabers? That's what Beat Saber's all about. It'll give you a red and a blue laser sword, and before you feel like killing Count Dooku, you'll have to slash those cubes that come to you to the beat of the music. But you must be precise, because it's not enough that you just slash the cube, you must match the color in the arrow direction. Otherwise, you'll fail and ruin your combo. And if you finish the campaign, don't worry, you can keep playing. There's more downloadable content so you never run out of new songs, and there's also a party mode for you and your friend to have fun together. Let nothing stop the musical Jedi in you.
Do it.
Number 8. No Man's Sky. In No Man's Sky, you have two options: explore or trade. This multiplayer game consists of traveling to the deepest part of the universe, visiting unknown planets. Every time you descend on one, you can document everything you discover and upload this information to a universal encyclopedia that other players can access. That's a way to generate income in this game. The other way is to contact other players and sell them resources or objects that you got during your journeys. At this point, you're surely wondering, what do I need income for? Well, you can use it to improve your ship or buy objects that will allow you to travel further in the universe. By the way, remember not to alter the ecosystem of the planets too much during your visits, because if you kill animals for no reason or collect resources excessively, some robots called Sentinel will see you as a threat to nature and will try to eliminate you. We could do the same thing to preserve the environment on Earth, don't you think? Number 7. Job Simulator. What do you think of getting home from work and playing that you're still working? As ironic as it sounds, with Job Simulator, this is possible. You can choose between being a mechanic, an office worker, a gourmet chef, or a store worker. In this cartoonish world, you'll have to carry out little duties related to the chosen job. For example, if you chose to be an office worker, you'll begin by pouring yourself a coffee. Then you'll have to stamp some papers and review files on the computer. Although it might sound boring, it isn't. This game is very entertaining and also allows you to explore a person's job that's different than yours, giving you the chance to stop working whenever you want. This is something that won't happen with a real job, so go for it. Put on the virtual reality viewer and start your shift. Number 6. Subnautica. Your spaceship crashed into an ocean world and you're the only survivor, but everything is submerged here. Wherever you look, there's only water, so if you want to move forward, you must swim. To make matters worse, you can't just call someone to pick you up with their ship and escape, because the world of Subnautica turned its quarantine mode on so nothing can get in or out of the planet. This means you have no choice but to manage to survive here by collecting resources and making tools until you figure out how to turn the quarantine mode off and get a ship to leave this world. Some people believe that Subnautica, for its innovative concept and its immersion capacity, is the ultimate survival game. In addition, you'll play with a virtual reality viewer, so the challenge rises several steps because you'll get the whole experience of being abandoned in this underwater world. Plus, the dark, gloomy areas full of carnivorous monsters will scare the hell out of you when you get there. Number 5. Trover Saves the Universe. If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, you can't miss this fantastic game. It was developed by the animation studio of Justin Roiland, one of the co-creators of the series. Trover Saves the Universe is full of racy dialogue, designs suggesting puns, and quite bizarre jokes. In this game, you embody an alien that's always sitting in a chair and never gets up. But don't worry, because you're able to look around and also have a controller to command Trover, an alien that works for a kind of agency that watches over the order in the universe. What happened though? Well, a huge chicken called Glorcon kidnapped your dogs and now he has a lot of power. So as they're your dogs, the two of you must solve this dilemma that threatens all of existence. It's an excellent platformer, and everything seems to happen around you, making it even better. Mind you, I don't think it's a good idea that children play it. There's a bunch of curse words.
I think we just killed him. We better get out of here. I don't want to get in trouble.
Number 4. Half-Life: Alyx. 13 years later, a new Half-Life game was released. Although it's not the long-awaited Half-Life 3, the very patient followers of this science fiction saga were stunned by Half-Life Alyx. Its events take place after Half-Life 1, but before Half-Life 2. The story begins when the Combine alien race has already taken over Earth. You control Alyx Vance, a human who is part of the Resistance and steals resources from the Combine along with her father. However, both of you get caught. Fortunately, Russell, another member of the Resistance, manages to rescue you, and now you must embark on an adventure to rescue your father and fight the aliens that keep the planet under a savage dictator regime. You need to try this game. There's nothing better than exploring the world of Half-Life with a virtual reality viewer and shooting aliens with your bare hands. Number 3. Star Wars: Squadrons. Prepare for war. Star Wars Squadrons gets you in a spaceship and throws you into battle. It's the dream of every fan of the saga. You can choose to play the story mode or fight with others in the multiplayer mode. But let's take it bit by bit. On the one hand, the story mode plot takes place after the Return of the Jedi, right in the fall of the Galactic Empire. However, if you thought you'd only fight on the side of the good guys, you're wrong, because you'll play part of the campaign from the Empire's point of view. But the coolest mode is multiplayer, where you'll have to choose a side and fight in 5-on-5 teams. And just to improve the multiplayer mode, you can also play in a battle between fleets, where it's not enough to eliminate the ships of the opposing team, but the side that destroys the enemy capital ship will win. Number 2. Astrobot: Rescue Mission. If Trover Saves the Universe surprised you, Astrobot Rescue Mission will take your experience to another level. It's also a platformer where you control a character remotely. However, here you won't stay still while your little friend does the hard work. You can perform some actions, such as destroying walls with headbutts in real life or dodging attacks by moving your head side to side. But enough about you. The protagonist here is Astro, the little robot that you control. He has a mission: rescue his lost crew, so he must go through each of the 20 levels of the 5 worlds to find them all. Due to its cartoonish theme, big range of available actions, and great gameplay, Astrobot Rescue Mission is considered one of the best virtual reality games so far. And, most importantly, it's for all audiences, so children and adults can enjoy this great title. What could defeat the magnificent game concept of Astrobot? I even ended up thinking I wouldn't find anything better, but there is a game, and I'm showing you next. Number 1. Vader Immortal. If using a lightsaber to play music in Beat Saber wasn't enough for you, you can try the Paths of the Force in Vader Immortal. Yes, a true game where you'll brandish a lightsaber to fight Darth Vader himself. The game begins while you pilot a spaceship, just like in Star Wars Squadrons, but this time, the Empire catches you. This is all part of Darth Vader's plan, as he intends to use your Force sensitivity to access a device called Brightstar to bring Padme Amidala back to life. Isn't he romantic? No, he's insane! This is a 3-part series with a very immersive plot. Plus, you'll progressively learn new Force skills, and along with the lightsaber, they make Vader Immortal a very difficult title to beat. By the way, if you were wondering at what point in the saga all this is supposed to happen, well, between Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One, an essential game if you're a Star Wars fan. What did you think of these titles? Leave your opinion in the comments and, since you're on it, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Hey, perhaps you can like TrendMax videos using virtual reality soon. It's a great idea, ain't it?